What a catch by Philip Dorsett. Take another look, Kyle. Look at this. Goes just over the arm of Tremaine Johnson right there. Trick or treat, Joshua. Sam Darnold, what does he have in his bag? Maybe he could find a way to rally this team back. Instead, he goes with the fadeaway jumper right here. Easy interception. We saw that over and over again last night. What did Sam say, Kyle?
He said the Patriots are going to go get Mohamed Sanu. Look at that. Belichick made the move in the second half. That's how it happened.
Something about dead people.
Oh, yeah, ghosts. Right.
Jets lose 33-0.
Haley Joel.
Bill Belichick celebrating with his defense right there. Okay, they are pretty good on defense.
Not too shabby.
All right, here we go, guys. Week 7 wrapped up last night, so now it's time for me to break out our power rankings for Week 8. This is how teams stand as of right now. Tuesday morning, we wake up. Who are the top 5 teams in the league? There are some teams with records that might reveal they're better than other teams, and yet they might not make this list. I want you at home to argue with me. I want you at the table to argue with me.
No problem.
Let's start with number 5, a team that went cross-country, went into Seattle.
Wow.
And walked into that building and came out victors, the Baltimore Ravens.
Okay.
I'm putting them at number 5. That was as impressive a win as any over the weekend. And the Ravens sneak into the top 5 for the first time all season on my list. And what do I want to show you? I want to show you what John Harbaugh was happy about after the game. Let's listen to Harbs as he talks to the media.
The noise was incredible. And on top of that, we had a bunch of Ravens fans here. We had Josh Charles here. He's sitting right back there. My man. Great man, great Ravens fan, great Baltimore person, and great actor too, man. So just a great day for the Ravens and so many Ravens fans here.
Josh Charles, Twitter, let's go.
Talk about it. Look
in
out.
the house. Knox Overstreet from Dead Poets Society.
Yep, nice.
That is Brian from Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. That's Will Gardner from The Good Wife. Guys, that's Agent Barker from Muppets in Space. Josh Charles, Baltimore legend, getting a shout out from John Harbaugh. That's how happy they were.
And he loved for Sports Night.
He loves sport. We love Dan Rydell from Sports Night.
That Aaron Sorkin dialogue just rattles.
Hey, Schrager, how about Earl Thomas left with Russell Wilson's jersey?
Fantastic. Came back, brought it back to Baltimore, hung it in his office somewhere.
Dishes are done, man.
Ravens, number 5.
I've seen that movie.
I love that. They're in it. Number 4.
Applegate.
Who's number 4?
What do you got?
Who just took care of business in a way where their quarterback threw 6 touchdown passes in a game? But I'm going with the pride of Wisconsin, Whitewater. Ladies and gentlemen, my pictures and my images from this game is all about the man, Jake Kumerow.
Talk about it.
Division III guy. Jake Kumerow was originally with the Bengals, doesn't make it out of Bengals camp, ends up with the Packers a couple years ago, and this was the play, the deep pass. Why do I show Kumerow? Because while we're raving about Sanu this morning, going on with Atlanta, and you go team to team that are contenders, I mean, all these squads have these guys. Aaron Rodgers without Devontae Adams, and the beat does not miss a beat. That is what happens. It continues to go on. That drum is pumping, and I'm telling you, the Packers are getting better and better as they go. And it's guys like Alan Lazard last Monday night and Jake Kumerow on Sunday. Number 3, staying in the NFC, a team that was the exact same spot last year, the 49ers. They win 9-0. It wasn't like they blew a team out big time, but they got the victory, and it's all about their defense, and it's all about their defensive coordinator. We know Robert Saleh from 2 weeks ago when he was doing the explanations and the crazy exclamations and the wonderful this and that and this and that. We go to this week's game, and before the game in the pouring rain, a deluge of rain, it's Robert Saleh running up and down the stairs.
Wow.
Run in.
This is 9 a.m. Eastern. No one else there. Not even the reporters are there yet. Can you see MJ Acosta doing her pregame hit? I don't.
I've heard stories about coaches doing that. I thought it was an urban myth.
No.
They didn't realize it's really happening.
Looks like an angry run.
It does. Next segment.
That's it.
Peter, I have to credit tweeter The Gibster, who said you feel alone against that defense. They call it the solitary confinement.
That's great.
Niners defense.
That's
a Niners fan.
S-A-L-E-H.
Pretty good.
Terry confinement. That's so good.
I like it.
All right, so who's number 2? Oh, I'm going with the Saints number 2. The Saints. Right. I talked about that Ravens victory. How about the Saints going into Chicago with the Bears coming off a bye week, going into the cold weather without their starting quarterback, without their starting running back, without their starting tight end, and blowing Chicago out. The clip I want to show, though, is Taysom Hill, because he's starting to get involved a little bit.
What do you got?
2 plays, same game. First, it's the fullback, Zach Line, pitching it to Taysom Hill for the big 23-yard gain. And then, you know Sean Payton, he's always got more to him. Look at the sideline there. Sean Payton says, we're not done yet. Taysom, get in the end zone, big fella. Enjoy that. The Taysom Hill thing, we thought maybe he'd be under center a lot. No, it's been mostly Teddy Bridgewater, but they still get Taysom involved. He is the man, number 7. Drew Brees, number 8, number 9, might be coming back. But right now, it looks like it's Teddy's team.
Perfect weapon.
Problem. They're the number 2 team.
We hear that phrase a lot. That fullback option was Sean Payton flexing on us.
That's what it was.
I mean, that was like he was born to call that play.
And you know, sometimes in basketball, Kyle, like when a big man makes a hustle play, you want to get him the rock on the rim.
Of course.
That's what that was.
Get him the rock
in the end zone. He deserves it. Number 1 team is the Patriots.
They're the best.
You heard Sam Darnold. We already played it. We're going to play it again. He said, I saw ghosts last night. I thought Kyle Van Noy in the locker room summed up a lot of people's feelings around the New England area this morning. Take a listen.
The man, that's the boogeyman. It's real.
You talk about the kind of the continuity of your defense, where up front you guys are putting pressure.
Sorry. He really said that?
Yeah. Well, how were you guys able to rattle him for him to see it
go? That's crazy for him to say that. It is. That makes it real. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Oh, it's good up there right now. And they just got Mohamed Sanu, if you're waking up. They just traded for him. But that's the 5K. Kyle, Sean, I look to you guys because there are a lot of teams with better records than some of these squads who are not on this list.
I'm not mad at your list. I do want to know who's at number 6. Who is it hard for you personally to keep out of your top 5?
Can I tell you who? Because I know the Bills only have 1 loss, and I know a lot of people right now are Panthers fans saying, what? The way the Minnesota Vikings are playing right now is such a good brand of football. It's the brand of football that's going to get them somewhere. And to not put the Vikings on this list was very difficult. They just had a huge win in Detroit, and Cousins looks great back-to-back weeks being the Eagles and Lions. But I don't have the Vikings yet. I feel like I've got to see a little more before I'm going to have them jump this Ravens team that just went into Seattle.
Peter, what's your conviction to have number 3 on top of number 4? And could you swap that? Packers, Niners right now. You think the Niners got Rodgers? They got Kumaro? They got Lazard?
They're a crazy last-second play away, an interception by Nigel Bradham at the goal line from being undefeated. And yet, this brand of football works for these guys and works for these guys. These are 2 of the best defenses in the entire NFL, Patriots and Niners. Until someone can score in the Niners, I can't put the Packers above them.
Well, since you mentioned it, let's go right there. Patriots, 49ers. Talk about the gap between those 2 teams. And, I mean, is that a prelude to what the Super Bowl could look like? You mentioned those defenses. The 49ers doing it with their front. The Patriots really doing it with the back end. Right. So 2 totally different styles.
And the quarterbacks know each other, huh?
Oh,
Peter,
so.
a Brady Garoppolo Super Bowl. Just talk about it. I mean, come on.
And yet, I don't want to get ahead of myf because these guys are number 2.
They're amazing.
And when Drew Brees comes back, we might be looking at Brady Brees.
Hey, now.
And I would sign up for that right now.
I love it.
Cool with this?
Yeah, pretty
I
cool.
like it. Yeah,
Bills fans.
Peter is supposed to kick you in the shins, but
no, the Bills have 1 loss and they're not even on this list.
Bills Mafia, come after ya boy. All right, our guy, George Kittle, by the way, he took home the crown last week. Who will be the Angry Runs champion?